Today on Ladies Playing Indies, welcome everybody who's in the chats. We're doing Adventures of Pip. We've got Jeff Luke. He is
Hello.
The man with two first names.
You're one of the developers, right? Yeah, you made this game. Yeah.
No, I made another game. I'm here for funsies.
Yeah. I don't know how I got here, honestly.
That was our packed out.
Oh man, Skype is like.
He's gonna talk to us about Adventures of Pip today. Oh my gosh. First of all, the pixel artwork in this game is so fucking adorable. It's so cute.
Oh my gosh, my Skype
Man,
just went
are you
weird.
gonna read the story to us like it's bedtime?
I might.
Oh, I was gonna say, what are your favorite old classic games that inspired you?
Oh man, for this game,
Oh no!
so like Ninja Gaiden, I mean Metroid to an extent. What else? Obviously Super Mario World.
Birdo thinks he's so fucking funny. Sorry.
Demon's Crest was a big inspiration. We played a lot of games. So we played through like just I don't know, probably a good dozen or two games from Super Nintendo or NES to Super Nintendo, you know, around that era. But I know Mark Gomez, our creative director, he really had this vision of wanting to make a game that told both a story of like this caste system that's very like, if you're low res, you mean nothing, you know, very medieval, but tell a good, you know, I can't even think of the word. A great lesson. There you go.
It's a fable.
Within it. Yes, there you go. It absolutely is. But we also wanted to kind of tell the story of the evolution of the platformer within it as well. So you start out this single pixel, kind of like the, you know, Pong / going into Atari stages. So we actually played a lot of games like Pitfall actually as well on Atari 2600. Yeah, and Jungle Hunt, even the Smurfs game was terrible. But you know, we wanted to get a feel for what the beginnings, like the very beginning of the platformer really was. And you know, Pitfall I think was a fantastic example of a great platformer back then. Super tight controls, you knew exactly where you were going to land because you figured it out. You know, it was just like, this is it, you've got to jump. You can climb up a ladder, that's it. So for Single Pixel Pip, we wanted to kind of bring out that. It was just jump and walk. But as...
I'm so floaty.
Yeah, so as we progressed and we started making... we got to 8-Bit Pip, where we played a lot of games like Metroid, Kid Icarus, Ninja Gaiden, Rygar, Karnov, you know, all of these games that had different types of mobility sets. Love the feel of Ninja Gaiden and how fluid and just badass you're playing that game. You're super fast, you can jump on walls, you can wall jump, you know. It was super great. So we kind of looked at that as a good inspiration for the 8-bit platformer. You know, everybody remembers Gaiden from that age.
Oh yeah.
One, because of difficulty, but two, because it was a really solid game. So as we then progressed, we kind of realized that guy was really powerful in this game. We were like, oh my gosh, like he's just overpowered. Why would anyone want to play Single Pixel Pip? So we toyed with the idea of, well, you know, maybe because he's 8-bit Pip, he's a little heavier. So why don't we make Single Pixel kind of floaty, right? So we added the float to the game where you can actually drift, you know, you almost like catch wind and you float across like large gaps and through like spike mazes and stuff like that. And I think that really helped give, like, it kind of got us on a path that we were really enjoying about the game. So then, of course, later on you're going to see 16-bit Pip, and he's more your like Super Nintendo character. He's heavy, he's strong, like ActRaiser or Lost Vikings, things like that. What's that game? Bloodthorn, right?
Oh, shit.
More heavier characters in this Super Nintendo era. and we really wanted to. Like, in this game, you're much heavier as 16-bit Pip. You can push blocks, so you're really strong. You've got a sword, but running is out of the picture. Hanging on the you can hang on the ledges, but yeah. So that was kind of our big thing. We were like, okay,
I just landed right on him.
Snap.
I can't believe I just died.
So we wanted that to kind of be one of the big things that helped differentiate all these characters. There's weight, and with that, the different abilities that kind of portrayed the different eras of gaming within it.
Yeah, that's a really cool idea.
Yeah, it actually helped us balance everything very nicely. So later on, I mean, the game gets crazy, and there's lots of things like pressure plates that push down, and if you're 16-bit Pip, it'll just start dropping down super fast and like dropping in the lava. So you kind of have to decide, well, should I do that and just get through this area as fast as possible, or should I switch? And then, of course, amongst all of that is a bunch of hidden secrets amongst the whole game. You know, we've got all these villagers that are hidden everywhere, and you have to really use all the abilities constantly. Cat,
She does that.
Everyone always has a cat. I love how often our stream guests have cats. Oh shit.
So how high can Pip go? What bit can he get to?
So in this game, you can get the 16-bit. So there's 3 levels. When we were developing the game originally, so we had 2 Kickstarters. We had one that failed, and then we kind of went back to the drawing board and decided, why did this fail? Because it's a brilliant idea. Why would it fail?
How could this possibly fail?
Yeah.
I've offended people.
No, and we did a lot of market research and discovered that a lot of people were very confused of what the game was. They're like, is this a Metroid game? Is this a platformer, like a standard platformer? How many levels of evolution are there? What? And because back then there was about 7 levels of evolution.
Oh, wow.
And none of them were they got different across the 7 levels, but it wasn't like drastic. It was like, okay, you got to level 2, but you got those levels by collecting pixels, which is now our currency. But before, you would kill an enemy and pixels would absorb, and you would level up essentially, which would then allow you to say run instead of just, or it'd give you a hand so you could punch. So it was a cool concept. But back then, in order to actually, you didn't really have you had a life bar, but in order to actually downgrade, you had to lose pixels. So the only way to lose pixels was to get hurt, and yeah, and so it was a interesting test, and it just didn't work out as well as we were hoping. But it allowed us to go back, really think about the game and what makes this game, what's going to make this game sell, and to just be that game that's we're very proud of and people are going to get. So we looked at all the evolution levels on the board, and we're like, okay, we can get this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and we ended up with 3 that were different enough that we felt like, okay, these are strong and they really kind of tell the story that we want to. Mm-hmm. So, there's characters in this who are, I guess, technically 32-bit almost.
We won't let them know, it's okay.
yeah. And, so you never get to that, though. Like, the King and the Queen are, the highest resolution people, and they're basically the equivalent of if there was a 32-bit character, essentially. And, but you get to 16-bit in this, and you're still pretty awesome, though.
Oh, yeah. Any future plans for the Adventures of Pip 2 where he goes to 3D?
Everyone asks it. And, we definitely want to see how this game does and if there is a want for a part 2. But we definitely have ideas up our sleeves. We've thought long and hard about where this game could go, or where this we want to build it up. We want to make it a franchise if we can. But
of course.
which why wouldn't we? Like our friends over at Yacht Club, they've got Shovel Knight. They always tease about making Shovel Knight 64 or whatever. And we're like, yeah, you should do that. In fact, make it literally an N64 game.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, it'd be incredible.
Everyone would like dig up their N64s and be like, I got this, guys.
Right? Yeah. So we love to see that, and they're going to build up this franchise. Their franchise, I'm sure, immensely, and we would love to be able to do that as well. So we'll see how everything goes. We've got Xbox One and PS4 launches coming up down the road.
Nice.
Exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be great. We're now live
I knew
on
that was something there.
Steam and Wii U, obviously. So yeah, we're very excited. We can't wait. And we hope people love this game enough that they'll support it. We'll be able to make sequels upon sequels, and then get to the point that we can make Adventures of Pip 2 Electric Boogaloo and have battles.
I love the Electric Boogaloo. Well, I promise I will not be refunding this.
I'm going to make sure that we stay on here for 2 hours so you can't.
Gosh. Did we talk about what your title, your physical actual title?
Physical title.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, yeah.
What do you do?
On Adventures of Pip, I was the senior level designer. I came to the team from Way Forward, and I saw them launch a Kickstarter, and I knew some people here as well, and I just totally fell in love with the idea. I was like, this is great. Like, I want to make something like that. And I was just finishing up Shantae and the Pirate's Curse.
Cool.
So I came here and was like, I would love to help you guys do level stuff, whatever. And they're like, that's great, cool, come on, join us. But my actual title in the studio is a senior director, so I do run other projects as well, and create new game ideas and whatnot.
Cool.
So yeah, it's fun. I love level design is one of my favorite things ever. It's what got me in the game industry. I was the lead level designer on Drawn to Life back in.
Oh
DS.
no way! That's so horrible.
And game designer on. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been an awesome, exciting time, and I'm very thankful I've had these opportunities. Sir Chad.
Hello, Sir Chad.
I mean,
Your eyebrows are out of control.
No. Those are stylish knightly eyebrows.
Yeah, he's doing this. Oh, what? You think you can save the princess?
Look at that swagger, though.
Yeah.
It's gonna
That's
mess
pretty
you up.
He's like doing the whole sway. I gotta quit. I'm moving my whole desk around here trying to match his sway. Don't call me Boxy. Come back here, you little asshat. I'll bust you down to 2-bit. Come here.
Yeah.
Sir Chad, he ran away. He's afraid of you.
He is. Probably died via one of these little guys. There's got to be something up there.
Yeah. How did he escape, sir?
Do those things? How much of a lift do those things give me? Is it enough to get up there? I feel like I don't know if there's anything up there, but I want to get up there.
There's gonna be a secret passage up there.
There's gotta be. Yeah.
Oh, see?
I know how game design works.
What made you think there was something there? I'm just curious.
Why else would that be there?
Yeah.
No other reason for it to be there.
Sure. Yes, that's a good point.
That's why I went to school for game art and design and stuff, and so I always wanted to be a dick and put paths that led to nowhere.
I'm never playing any of your games.
I know, but later on, there was a part of me that I would get sad at things being too convenient, or things being like, oh, I know there's something there because there's a rock there. Because I was like, in reality, there's rocks everywhere. Like, a rock being somewhere isn't going to mean that there... But then I kind of realized that that's kind of the enjoyment, is learning to trust a game like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's almost like hanging out with a friend of yours, because you know that if they've got something in a certain way that... I mean, you know what to expect.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. You're like what's her name? Winchester's wife, the one who made the Winchester Mystery House.
Oh, yeah.
Of game design.
I'm gonna
yeah. I've always wanted to go there. That place looks amazing.
It looks, yeah, it's...
Oh, I can't do that when I'm in a box.
We should do that. After the stream, we'll all go to the mystery.
Great. See you guys there. I heard the greatest thing regarding it. They are going to allow people to start staying there, and they're gonna sell alcohol. What?
That seems like a horrible idea.
That seems like a
Horribly
great idea.
awesome idea.
I'm just imagining like how many people are gonna die in that house, like from all of them. A staircase, like.
Yeah. I think it's a ploy to feed Winchester's victim souls like a sacrifice.
Yeah, I could see that. You probably have to sign a waiver if you spend the night. That's like you promise you won't sue if you die or something.
Yeah, if you die, you will not sue. And it's like, oh, okay.
Like, sign this waiver, and it's all it says is you're gonna die.
You're gonna die.
It's just like, what would you like done with your body and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's like, well, it's a risk I'm willing to take.
Come here, buddy.
And then you're required to continue to haunt the Winchester house, too. Like, you must...
Contract for the afterlife. 2 years must be dedicated to the Winchester house. You may stay for as long as you want.
There's also ghost alcohol, so there you go.
I keep forgetting that those things are actually enemies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, stop it! Little dick. The things that upgrade me, I forget that they're also enemies. They're not just convenient little upgrade bots.
Yep. Gotta watch out. I also really enjoy that.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Yeah.
Holes down there that teach you that, hey, don't jump down here, because I was the person that always jumped down thinking, oh, this could be an alternate route. No.
Yeah, because games like, I think games like, again, it might be Kirby, fucked with us, or Sonic, something.
Oh, yeah.
Something made it so that occasionally that was a thing.
Mega Man X did it all the time. Well, Mega Man's in general did it all the time, and I was like, why would you do that?
Rude.
Mega Man X,
they're
one
like
of
me.
Mega Man X, one of the Dr. Light power capsules are down in a pit. You would never know because they never teach you, hey, you should probably hug walls and check out pits. Well, I guess they kind of do, but it's not common.
You figure those games did not want to hold your hand. It was not like they weren't concerned about whether or not you found their secrets.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Like, I want to know what person discovered there was a Hadouken as a secret weapon in Mega Man X. Who did that? Who found that out? It doesn't even make sense.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Whoa, this is not.
Watch out, man!
I know, it's not good.
Oh,
it's the wrong button. That's why. Woo! There we go. I was pushing the wrong button like the whole time. Anyway.
Oh.
I kept pushing X for downgrade. I'm like, why is this not working? Because I'm a dumb.
We have this haunted house experience down here called Blackout. I don't know if you heard about it, but
I don't know. It sounds terrifying though.
you have to pay like $150.
What?
And then they email you and they say you have to be at this specific spot at this specific time at this specific day. You go there and you give them this ticket and they take you to a building. And you go in, they blindfold you and put you into a room briefly.
Yeah.
And they give you a safe word. And the only way you can get out of that place, besides finishing it, is by saying the safe word. And they instantly kick you out if you do, and you don't get a refund or anything. And it is apparently the most psychologically screwed up thing ever.
Why would you do this? This sounds awful.
It's horrible. And there's parts where you get waterboarded and crap, and yeah.
I understand why people do it. Not that I want to do it, but we evolved as a fighting species, and now our genetics are bored as shit. There's so many people that are I need to fight something. I need to feel like I'm alive. The only way I can do that is jump out of a plane.
Yeah, that's fun.
I want to do that actually. Jumping out of a plane sounds rad.
It's fun. I did it a few times at up in Snohomish at their skydiving place. That is some good stuff right there. Oh snap! Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you get it.
No.
Oh no! So you had to take it from a different path.
Why do you hate me?
Thank you so much for joining us, Jeff. We've had such a blast.
Yeah, me too.
So we're gonna hang out. We've got our life plan with our omelets,
On
And
the
Mystery
Test-
House.
Yep. There's literally no holes in this plan. I can't think of a single
Yeah.
thing wrong with it. Yeah.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Well, you guys have wonderful. Thank you for coming to show us Adventures of Pip, and we had a blast. So thanks.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
And
And
or do you want me to stop the stream? Anna?
Oh, you can keep going if you
All right,
want.
sweet. Let's keep going.
We're gonna keep going.
all right, you all have a great night, and it was great meeting you. And
You too.
talk soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I can keep playing this. I mean,
Yeah. Go for it.
yeah.
Oh, you
Son of
almost
a bitch.
got it. Okay, Chameleon was like the only platformer I was actually good at. And it's really
Chicken.
well, it's not really hard. Like it's good. It's a well done, and it's got a right amount of difficulty. I feel, and it's long, and it's about video games. It's about a dude playing video games and getting warped into video games, and then he has to beat the levels. It's like
Oh, meta.
great, super mets. But they're like flying froggy fish.
They're cute.
Oh, I just want to hug one. I just want to hug it.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to kill one in order to get up.
I know. That was bastard.
I'm the worst. No, I missed.
It's okay. The more you miss, the more I get to see, and the more I'm like, oh, there's road. Yo. Mom said there were gonna be weeks like this.
Yeah, there's gonna be such a.
We ain't giving up. We'll come back tomorrow. Tomorrow? No. We'll come
Never
back
give
next
up.
week.
Never
And
surrender.
We'll have more fun things to do. So, thanks for joining us. Who's ever out there, Caesar?
Bye, Caesar.
Have a good night.
Cheers, everybody. Woo!